Governor Tony Evers proposing a roughly $500 million overhaul of the state's prison system.
Bill Miston explains it would close and rehab two of the state's oldest prisons.
Yeah, good evening, guys. This proposal under this plan, Green Bay Correctional would close, and Waupun is just one of the prisons that would be rehabbed. Republicans say it's a start, and there's a lot of moving pieces to this puzzle. Maximum security Waupun Correctional Institution is the state's oldest prison, and more than just a prison in the heart of the city.
We didn't want our prison to close, not just because of the economic impact it has on Waupun, which it does have, but it's also a big part of our heritage and our history.
But in Alloway,
we've proven something. We've proven that Democrats and Republicans can't agree on something.
That Green Bay Correctional, the state's second oldest prison, should close. The two facilities keep parts of the governor's roughly $500 million DOC budget proposal. Under the plan, Evers calls for GBCI to close by 2029, rehab Waupun into a medium security vocational village. Problematic youth facilities, Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake, would be converted to medium security for men. Stanley Correctional would become a max security prison, and John Burke in Waupun would become a women's institution. For Waupun's mayor, it makes sense.
Well, if they can teach a skill and learn something in manufacturing while they're there, what a perfect place to come out. They're in the area. There's lots of manufacturing jobs in and around Waupun.
Evers said in a statement his plan is the most cost-effective and safe to address long-standing concerns within the prison system, and not just rising maintenance costs.
What was presented is promising. It is a realistic plan forward.
The possibility of closing GBCI in Alloway was welcome news for lawmakers in northeast Wisconsin. It, as well as the prison system as a whole, has seen inmate deaths, attacks on staff, lockdowns, lawsuits, state and federal investigations, and criminal charges against staff. Lawmakers were given a briefing on the plans over the weekend. Republicans say they're optimistic.
There's got to be a lot of thought put into this, so I'm sure over the next months there's going to be a lot of discussion on all the details, and so we'll get a better idea from that way. But I think everybody has an open mind because everybody wants to solve this.
Now, this is a proposal from Democratic Governor Tony Evers, and we've seen in the past it's unlikely Republicans will accept the governor's proposal wholesale. Now, State Representative Steffens said he wants more details from the governor about his plans for expanding access for early release programs, and State Senator Weingart wants the governor to use part of the state's $4 billion surplus to offset taxpayer costs for any DOC overhaul, while also seeing some of that money go back to taxpayers. Ted?
Bill Miston in the newsroom. Thank you.